What's really happening in Sudan? The untold story, and how the UAE got involved. Imagine waking up one morning and hearing fighter jets, explosions and gunfire outside your window. People rushing to leave their homes. No food, no electricity, no internet. That's what millions of people in Sudan are living through right now. But how did a country full of rich culture, music and hope fall into chaos like this? Let's break it down in simple words. Sudan is a country in Northeast Africa, just below Egypt. It used to be one of Africa's biggest nations, full of gold, history, and life along the Nile River. But today, it's facing one of the worst humanitarian crises in the world. The story begins in April 2023, when two powerful generals who once worked together became deadly enemies. One is General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, leader of the Sudanese army. The other is Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo, known as Hemedti, the commander of a paramilitary group called the Rapid Support Forces, RSF. A few years earlier in 2019, these same two men were heroes to many. They helped overthrow Sudan's longtime dictator Omar al-Bashir after months of protests. People filled the streets with hope, dreaming of freedom and democracy. But power changes people, and instead of handing the government to civilians, both generals decided they wanted to rule. By 2021, they staged a coup together, and by 2023, they turned against each other. The result? A full-blown civil war. The fighting started in the capital, Khartoum, and quickly spread to the Darfur region, a place already scarred by violence years ago. Homes, hospitals, schools, everything turned to rubble. Millions fled their homes. Some crossed into Egypt, Chad, or South Sudan. The United Nations says more than 10 million people are now displaced. That's more than the population of some entire countries. But here's where things get even more complicated. Foreign countries are also involved. Many reports suggest that the United Arab Emirates, UAE, has been accused of supporting the RSF, providing weapons and supplies through neighboring countries like Chad. The UAE, however, has officially denied these claims, saying it only sends humanitarian aid to help civilians. So why would the UAE or other countries get involved? Because Sudan isn't just any country, it's strategically important. It has access to the Red Sea, huge gold reserves, and sits in a region that connects North Africa, the Middle East, and the Horn of Africa. Control over Sudan means influence, trade routes, and resources, and that's why many nations quietly keep an eye on this war. Meanwhile, inside Sudan, the real victims are ordinary people. Families are stuck between the army and the RSF, running for safety while both sides claim to be saving the nation. Internet blackouts make it nearly impossible for the world to see the full picture. And while the world watches other conflicts like Ukraine and Gaza, Sudan's tragedy continues in silence. Food and medical supplies are running out. Children are starving. Hospitals are bombed. Yet, Sudanese volunteers and youth groups keep helping each other, using social media, community kitchens, and secret schools to survive. This isn't just a fight for power. It's a fight for the soul of a country. The Sudanese people want peace, freedom, and stability, things every human being deserves. But as long as foreign powers and greedy leaders keep fueling the conflict, peace feels like a dream. So the next time you scroll past a headline about Sudan, stop for a moment. Behind those headlines are millions of people who once believed in a better future, now struggling just to live another day. Sudan's story isn't over yet, and maybe one day the world will finally listen.